because it's Good Friday, because we're heading into Easter, and it's also World Art Day. Did you know that that was a thing? Yeah, I didn't. So I thought it would be fun to create something a little bit, what's a spring Easter. I'm not a big flowery person. I usually paint dark and moody stuff, but I have been inspired by Lori Houston art. If you have not checked out Lori's flower pop things that she does, they are really, really cool. And they're very simplistic, which I love. And it's not simplistic necessarily in technique, it's just the simplicity of the design that I love. I will link Lori's channel in the description below so you can go over and watch hers, because I know she also has mixing videos and kind of explains a little bit more of how she creates her flower pops. I'm also gonna take just a second or a minute or 5 minutes, I don't know how long it's gonna be. And I just wanna talk about paint consistency. We're gonna paint first. As always, my name is Tiffany Remijn. Welcome to my channel. See you down on the canvas. Let's do a flower pop. Thank you, Lori, for the inspiration. And I'll see you at the end of the video and we'll chat some more.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see
I grabbed some water, my very inexpensive pouring medium. This is Australian Floetrol. This is glue. Yes, it's not Elmer's glue all, but it's glue. And if I remember from when I was a kid in school, this glue is the same consistency of Elmer's glue per se. So, all right, let's just pour it on the bloody table. It's a silicone mat. I can easily scrape stuff up. So here we go. So that is paint. See how thick that is? I can't pour that out anywhere. This is Amsterdam pouring medium. This is my pouring medium. See how much faster that came out? Now it will dry transparent, and so will this. This is glue. Thicker than both of those, as you can see. It's almost as thick as my heavy-bodied paint, and I got red paint everywhere now. I'm messy. And this just, oh wait. This is Australian Floetrol. Can't believe I'm gonna pour this out on my table. It's very similar to the consistency of my pouring medium. Let me see if I got some Acrylics. Hang on a sec. This, tell how often I use it. I don't use this. I hate this shit. But I have it. So, and this is Acrylics. See? Look at that. It's almost as thick as glue. This is water. Yeah, just for entertainment's sake, I think you all know what water is. So, the question is what do I need to mix with this to make that? Whatever I mix with this to get to that, to get to this, doesn't matter. For me, for the majority of my stuff, because this is my fluidity, there's a cute word, huh? Of my pouring medium, I can just use my pouring medium straight up. I don't need to add any water. But if I'm using, let me pull up my sleeve, but if I'm using this glue, my God, I can't even get it to drip. So now if I attempt to mix that with my paint, I would have to add so much glue and I will never get it any thinner than that. So I have no choice but to add another substance into that glue. So I can take my water and mix it with my glue and it will slowly get more watery and I can, you know, see, it's starting to dribble off my finger. So add a little bit more glue. I can't believe I'm demonstrating this with finger paints, but yeah, you get the point here. So, right? And now it's better. And then now you saw the difference between Floetrol and Acrylics and my pouring medium. It's all different. So I guess I did all of that to say, when you see those recipes and they're telling you 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 1-to-1, or 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part water, it depends on what continent you're buying your Floetrol, or in my case, Acrylics. It depends on whether it's Liquitex pouring medium, Amsterdam pouring medium, my little inexpensive pouring medium. So the trick is, how do I get to the consistency that I require for the paint technique that I'm trying to achieve? So in this instance, it doesn't even matter that it's about the flower pop or not the flower pop. The point is that see that no matter what I do, I need to figure out how to get this to that. It's that simple or that complicated. But now you get, I hope this was helpful. I just kind of wanted to take the mystery out of, you know, what's happening, because people seem to be very hung up on what is your ratios, and the ratio matters, but only if you're using the exact same paint. If you're not using the same paint, the same pouring medium, and I've said this I think before on my previous video, then those ratios, throw them out, because they mean absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. What matters is, how do I get to that consistency? Whether I add straight up water, because you can, just be careful with the quality of paint that you're using before you go straight up water, because if you dilute it too much, the pigments in the paint are going to blow apart and it's going to be kind of ugly. Some people like that though, so I digress. But you see my point. So at the end of the day, this is the only way you're going to get there is, I don't care if you're using glue. I don't care if you're using Floetrol. I don't care if you're using Acrylics, pouring mediums, whatever you're using. This is what matters. The consistency of your paint. Yes, once you nail the consistency, at that point, then you can begin to experiment, to go, okay, what if I use house paint? What if I use Australian Floetrol? Will I get cells? Will I get lacing? Will I get whatever it is you're dreaming of? But what's critical is, let's get the consistency down. And then you'll find when you tilt, when you swipe, when you blow it out, you will get the pattern that you're looking for. You might not get the cells and lacing that you're looking for. That's That comes next, that comes later. So a lot of people give up on fluid art because they're like, oh my God, I can't get the same thing. Well, you know what? You need to work on your consistencies. You need to work on how you're swiping, the speed of your swipe. You need to work on the power of your blow dryer. You need to work on that stuff first. And once you've got that down and you're getting the petals that you want, or you're getting whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, once you nail that, then you can begin to play with different ideas, different pouring mediums, to see if you get a different, or even different paints. How does a metallic, opaque versus transparent, how does all of that work out? But if you're just looking for the roundness of the petals, your paint self-leveling, your blow dryer moving the paint the way in the direction that you want to, once you get there with your consistency, then you can start to play with other things. So I hope you found this helpful. If you didn't, well, I tried. If you did, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because I'm gonna tell you more stuff. And so as this is a Friday night premiere, following me is Lance from Pouring Together with Lance Travis. After him will be Cindee over at Cynthia Porter Studios, and followed by, it's Art by DonnaM. Art by DonnaM. Donna. I've linked all of their channels in the description below so that you can follow on the premiere. Yes, so happy Easter, happy World Art Day. Just, I don't know. From my atelier to your atelier, even if it's in your kitchen or in your basement or in your spare bedroom, it doesn't matter. You know what? It's art. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.